Yo, so Marvel Zombies recently premiered on Disney Plus, so let's give a quick review of it. And I gotta say, man, I'm pretty pleasantly surprised about how they use the characters and especially the zombies and everything around this show. It's set around Kamala Khan trying to fight off against the zombie horde with the fellow newer to the MCU Marvel characters like Shang-Chi. You got Blade with Moon Knight. You got Riri Williams and Kate Bishop there. And I really enjoyed how they used these characters in this show. I really enjoyed how they did everything with the zombies. I thought this was a great use of zombies, especially super powered zombies in this thing. That was really, really dope. You got Scarlet Witch as kind of the queen of the dam here. I really enjoyed that. You got her sidekicks and all that, everything. You got Abomination and stuff like that. All that was really, really dope. The fight scenes in this were really amazing. There was one point where you had a zombified, who was it? Captain Marvel facing one of the Eternals. I thought that was really dope. You had Blade and his fight scenes. That was really dope with the Moon Knight powers and everything. They really did a lot of interesting things with this. The way they used the Marvel Zombie story was really, really interesting, and how they kind of ended up with it, with the Infinity Stones being in the mix and stuff like that. That was all done really, really well. There's a few hiccups in this to me, like how they used the comedy and everything. I've never been a huge fan of the what if comedy and stuff like that, but in Marvel comedy in general is really hit and misses as well too. But thought it was okay at points, and just at other points. I also thought that the art style isn't a huge thing I love here, and especially with the what if art style, but it did what it needed to do for the most part. And I think the thing that I mostly enjoyed the most was that this thing was an animated, bloody, gory zombie TV show. It did it really well. 4 episodes. It didn't stay too long. I enjoyed how they used it, and then the overall story where it ended up, I thought was a pretty good way to do this story. Didn't go too much with the comic book stuff. It kind of did its own thing, which I really, really enjoyed. For me, man, this is a 4 out of 5 stars. I'm very happy with what they did here and what we got out of Marvel Zombies. Hopefully they get to see more, and maybe no more what ifs, but I would love to see more animated shows from Marvel. This was really, really well done. Peace.